Hello and welcome to Darling Duality. This is a game I had seen an old demo played on Manly's channel. I will leave his playthrough in the description, and I actually felt inspired to make a new video. There was a new demo put out, and I thought I'd try it out. So without further ado, let's get into the game. Welcome, dearest friend, to the world of Darling Duality. Before we begin, I need to run a few important things past you. Firstly, I'd be positively mortified to discover you are harmed in any way by this world or its inhabitants, and so I ask that you kindly take note of the following content warnings. Flashing lights, depictions of blood, physical violence, suggestive situations, self-harm. If you're not already doing so, wearing head earphones is advised in order for you to enjoy the best possible experience. Similarly, I would also advise you to keep all background music, sound effects, and voice acting turned on for the very same reason. Excellent. Now that we've got that nasty bit of business out of the way, I need to know how to address you throughout your time here with us. Please, may I have your name? We can go by Mystic. I think that sounds pretty good. Ah, Mystic, how delightful. And would you be so kind as to divulge your preferred pronouns as well? He, him. Marvelous. Now, before I let you go and enjoy yourself, it'd be wise to take a moment to acclimate. I want you to feel at home in your new surroundings after all. Please select the bedroom which feels most comfortable to you. Don't think about it too deeply, just choose the one that feels right. This option is currently unavailable in the Darling Duality demo. Oh, okay. Keep an eye on devlogs for updates to the project. Oh, and there's another small matter I should mention. Here in this place, your choices matter. Sometimes they will merely decide how an entity responds to you in the interactions you'll have with each other. However, on occasion, your decisions will shape your very core and influence the options available to you throughout your journey. Now, I'm not entirely without empathy, and so I've made it easy for you to see how some of your decisions will impact your personality going forward. Okay. You see this symbol? It means the decision you're about to make will be a kind one. This is the sort of button you will only press if you fancy yourself a bit of an angel. Oh. And as you can no doubt imagine, the skull symbolizes a decision that's deliciously devilish. Simple, isn't it? I know which option I'd pick, but the choice, of course, is entirely up to you, Mystic. A word of warning, though. You'll be unable to view the cumulative cost of your convictions until you reach the end of a chapter, by which point it could be far too late to turn back. This option is currently unavailable in the Darling Duality demo. I suggest you choose wisely, my friend, for your chosen kindness or cruelty, amongst other decisions, may also impact your very sanity, along with the stability of all who dwell here. How will you know how your mind is faring? Well, I suppose it's just something you'll have to discover on your own. Surely you can not expect one such as I to hold your hand forever now, can you? I have matters of my own to attend to. I can scarcely afford to babysit you, as entertaining as that might be. Remember, all of us are nothing more than a quaint collection of stories that we tell ourselves, authors of our own fates, whatever they may be. You might discover that you're drawn to orchestrate unfathomable despair, only to dream of other designs upon recalling your experiences. You are the architect of your memories, a master editor, and here, with me, you can choose your truth. Nothing is forever. Run along now, Mystic. I do try to have fun. There would be little point in any of this if you don't. Farewell for now. What shall I do tonight? It's been pretty cold lately, so I could just spend every single day indoors where it's nice and warm. As I gaze out of my bedroom window at the starry night sky above, I can't help but feel somewhat small when confronted with the vastness of the universe. There's so much out there, and yet my life seems so incredibly dull most of the time. Why does nothing exciting ever happen to me? The moment that thought crosses my mind, I gasp as a star shoots across the sky, almost as though someone out there heard my wish. I can't help but smile to myself at how perfect the timing was. They say if you wish upon a star, then your dreams will come true. Somehow, I think it would be too much to hope for some drama in my stagnant life. Huh? Who's calling it this time? I don't recognize the number. Answer. Hello, this is Mystic speaking. Who is this? Good evening, I'm a representative of the Kiara Corporation. A subsidiary of Ultra Fun Entertainment. You remember that you recently signed up as a participant for one of our AI implant trials. I do, but I thought I was rejected because I only met half of the criteria required. That is correct. However, we always retain records of registered volunteers and form waiting lists to be consulted in the event of a change of circumstances. In this instance, I am contacting you with an offer of a place on the Kin program. Unfortunately, several participants have dropped out last minute, so we're searching for replacements. I guess I'm not your first choice. As the trial is ongoing, the need for fresh participants is fairly urgent. Consequently, should you wish to accept the placement, we will require you to arrive at the clinic no later than 8 p.m. this evening. Our Kin technology is on the verge of reshaping life as we know it. Participants of this trial will play a part in forming a bright new future for humanity. May we count on your involvement in this exciting opportunity? This all seems so sudden. What should I say? Oh, how do I save? What do these buttons mean? Settings? No, that is settings. There we go. Save. Right there. More details. I need to know what exactly this is. It all sounds amazing, but I'm not sure I can say yes to something I know next to nothing about. Would you be able to give me more information? Due to the delicate nature of our trials, I'm unable to disclose more details over the phone. However, if you come to the clinic, our project leader has prepared a presentation, and you're under no obligation to proceed with participation should you decide against it. I hate to press you for an answer, but if you're not interested in the trial, I have others on the waiting list to contact. I'll do it. This option is currently unavailable in the Duality demo. Oh, keep an eye on devlogs for updates to the project. Thanks for your consideration, but I think I'll pass on this one. Very well, thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, that was pretty random. I wonder what the trial's all about. Maybe I should have gone after all. It did sound a bit dodgy, though. I don't want to end up like those poor souls in movies that sign up to stuff unwittingly only to have their lives utterly destroyed. But enough daydreaming. I need to do something, or I'm just going to end up sitting here all night staring out of the window. I should... Can I do all of these? Like, do I have to pick one? Check my phone for messages. Oh. News headlines? Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess go for a walk is not an option? Okay. Hey, I guess we're gonna play a visual novel. I guess I should probably finish the route I'm playing since I've got some time off for a change. Hooray for holidays! I don't have to get up early for anything, so I might as well stay up late. Oh, what's happening? Pick your poison. Castor or Castoria? Castoria, I think. It kind of feels like I've been neglecting Castoria recently. I mean, I know that she's just a character in a visual novel, but still. I can't help but sigh a little as I think about what it would be like to date someone so perfect in reality. Who am I kidding? No one even remotely similar to that exists in real life. At least, not for me anyhow. Normal girls are just a hassle. At least with digital girls, there's no risk. What is this? I feel like...
Oh, you're back! It's been a little while since you last played. I was really starting to miss you, you know?
Oh? I don't care if she's programmed to greet me so warmly. Castoria always makes my heart skip a beat, though she's not exactly my usual type. I feel kinda bad admitting it, but at first I didn't even want to bother playing through her route. It was more like I started it out of obligation to see all the content in the game, and besides, I won't be able to unlock the hidden character if I don't finish the other routes first. Castoria's grown on me a lot through the course of her story, though, gradually worming her way into my heart. I miss you too, Castoria. I have to admit, I do feel a little bad for lying, but it's not like she's real.
You missed me too? Honestly, you have no idea how happy it makes me to hear you say that. Now, you already know quite a lot about me, so I think it's time I learned a little more about you. Have you been sleeping okay? Remember what I told you last time? If you don't get enough rest, you won't be able to function properly. It's important that you take breaks from the game for the sake of your health.
Oh, well, thank you. Seriously, this crap every time I open the damn game?
Come on, don't pull that face again. You know I'm just trying to look out for you. You're the most important thing in the entire world to me. I just need to know that you're alright.
In putting my sleep data for the last few nights, I close my eyes and sigh. I already know exactly what she's about to say. I never seem to sleep too well nowadays.
Only 5 hours per night? You shouldn't be playing with me. You should be having a nap. I want you to start taking better care of yourself for me, please. I don't know what I'd do if anything were to happen to you.
Yeah, I'll be absolutely fine, Castoria, same as always. I chuckled to myself a little at the concerned look on her sprite's face, something I'm more than used to seeing at this point.
Well, if you insist on continuing the game, would you like me to load your most recent save? Or perhaps you have time to complete a quick survey. As always, there will be an exciting reward for your participation.
Hovering over the options, I momentarily debate using voice commands instead. They never seem to work properly anyways, so it's probably not worth bothering. I suppose I might as well take the survey since it usually results in free stuff. Selecting yes to the survey, I wiggle backwards to adjust my position in bed to a slightly more comfortable one. It's funny how reading seems so much more relaxing during the night. Alright, here we go.
Awesome! Your time is much appreciated. Don't worry, we won't ever share your personal data with anyone, so your secrets are perfectly safe with us.
A part of me wonders why they even bother making the voice actors record general menu lines like this. It's cool that they've made it so you can interact with your favorite characters more, but some of the personalities are a little off. The menu version of Castoria seems way more upbeat than her in-game self. I guess that could be to tempt players into spending more on microtransactions or something.
Question 1. What's your favorite color?
A simple question, and yet sometimes I still have to think about the answer.
What a coincidence! Mine too!
What did I say? Oh. Yeah, right. I bet the answer's the same no matter what you pick.
Question 2. Who's your favorite love interest in the game so far?
Oh, wait. No, I don't want to be mean. A good option. It's you, of course. I bet you already knew that. Wait. Sorry. It's you, of course, but I bet you already knew that anyways. You're so silly, Castoria. Man, getting tougher already. It's kind of hard to pick just one favorite.
Really? I must say, that's not who I thought you'd pick. But if you say so. Question 3. Do you love me?
Wait, why did the developers need to know this? Of course I do. Sure, why not? I think we'd actually make a pretty cute couple in real life. Can't believe I actually said that out loud. Jeez, if Colin heard something like that come out of my mouth, I'd get mocked relentlessly.
I see. Alright, that's all the questions we have for you today. Come back again tomorrow for another survey and even more rewards. Thank you for taking the time to participate. Your feedback is incredibly important to us. As a way to show our gratitude, please accept this promotional discount coupon of 10% off to spend on any item in our store.
Really? Just one crappy coupon is all I get today? That was a waste of time. Rolling my eyes at Castoria's sincere smile as her sprite enthusiastically thrusts the digital coupon into the air, I back out of the survey menu.
Would you like me to load your latest save data now? Or can I assist you with anything else?
Sure, go ahead and load my save.
Alright, loading it is! I'm so glad you've decided to continue playing my route. It means more to me than you'll ever know. Please sit back and relax. Our adventure will continue momentarily. If we hurry, we might manage to make it in time to stop Nexus from unleashing the virus. Don't worry, I'll help you.
Oh yeah, now I remember why I left things where I did. I'm pretty sure some form of boss battle is coming up soon, and I don't think I made the correct choices beforehand to beat it. Gritting my teeth, I realized I probably should have just let go of my pride and used a damn walkthrough from the beginning. Clicking through the text anxiously, I managed to accidentally skip a couple of Castoria's voice lines. Oops.
Look, I know this is difficult for you, but I also know you can do it. Even if you can't trust yourself, you trust me, right? You've got this. We can't fail.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure the boss is about to kill us.
This is it. What are you waiting for? If you don't shoot, then we're all toast.
Yeah, but I can't shoot because I managed to work myself into a corner here. We're screwed. I sense a bad end on the horizon.
No! I can't lose you now! Not like this! Why didn't you just listen to me? Please, just open your eyes!
Oh, I died. Bad end. And yep, there it is.
I'm really sorry that you reached a bad end this time, but I'm sure if you just reload and make some different choices next time around, you'll be victorious instead. Besides, I'll be with you every step of the way. Is there a particular save you'd like to retry from?
What's the betting I'm gonna have to reload an ancient save if I want to get past this damn scene? Because I'm pretty sure all my recent saves are stuck where I'm already doomed. Damn it, I'm gonna have to skip so much text to get back to this point. Stifling a yawn, I decide that coffee is exactly what I require in this situation.
Wait! Don't go!
Just as I'm about to get up, I think I hear a small voice coming from my console. Upon glancing at the screen, nothing has changed. I've just been kicked back to the main menu for my epic failure. I guess I'm just hearing things. Caffeine time it is.
Do you even truly care about me at all?
Oh, we didn't hear that one? Leaving my console behind, I haul myself downstairs to make coffee. As I stand there impatiently, waiting for the kettle to boil, I argue with myself about consulting a walkthrough. It'd make things a hell of a lot easier, and I could finally finish Castoria's route and move on to the next girl. A couple of light spoiler reviews I read mentioned the unlockable route being the best one. Castoria may be cute, but she's also a little tame for my tastes. I'm ready for a love interest who's more exciting. Clutching my coffee mug, I head back upstairs to start searching for a guide on my phone. This one looks like it's had a lot of comments.
Are you seriously consulting a guide? You don't need to get help from someone else. I'm right here. All you have to do is just trust me.
How do you know what we're doing? Right, yeah, this one looks good.
That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll do much better this time around. Here we go!
Oh, you're back here. Okay, here we go again. Skip text, skip text, skip text. So that's what I did wrong. That makes sense, I guess.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I'm so proud of you, but please, give me some kind of warning next time you plan on pulling a stunt like that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Castoria's cute little worried face makes me want to just reach out and pinch her cheeks. I wonder if there'll be a CG in a second. Sipping my coffee, I continue clicking to proceed through the screen. Victorious at last.
You mean more to me than anything else in the entire world. You know that, right?
And there it is. They're gonna kiss. I just know it.
I love you. I won't ever let anything come between us.
Yay, finally! It's about time I got the good ending. Now I could actually move on.
Congratulations on completing all of the endings for my route! As a special bonus, you can now view my secret CG in the gallery. I'm so glad we could spend this time together, just the two of us.
Should I take a peek at the bonus content for a route? Yes. Yeah, I want to see it. It's too tempting not to. I'll just have a really quick look before I head to sleep. Navigating through the menus, I arrive at the bonus section, eager to see what's in store. I kinda hope it's something cute. What is it? Oh, that's nice. Oh, and, yeah, I forgot about this. I believe the original dev is no longer working with the voice actor for the characters who were originally doing it, so I believe some bits of dialogue do not have voice acting. I'll read these out. No matter the bitter winds or biting cold, our love will forever keep us warm. You're my one true winter wish, Mystic. Aw, that's so adorable. A little cheesy, sure, but still pretty cute. It's really nice. And you're my winter wish too, Castoria, you big snuggly ball of sweetness. I really should stop saying that shit out loud. And on that note, bedtime. Good night, Castoria.
Please, don't go.
As I exit the game, I think I hear a faint whisper, but dismiss it as my weary imagination. Putting my console to one side, I get up to turn off the light, throwing myself back down on the bed with a yawn. It's not long before I find myself fast asleep, slipping softly into a familiar, comforting realm of dreams. What is it? A Castoria? Awaking within my unconscious mind, I wander aimlessly through a wispy world of white when all of a sudden I spot a shadowy figure off in the distance. As I close the space, I slowly begin to recognize the person standing before me, seemingly lost. Castoria? As I call out her name softly, she turns to face me, sorrow in her eyes when she takes a shaky step toward me.
You just left me all alone. After everything we've been through together. Why?
I was tired. Castoria speaks, but words fail me. How can I possibly explain myself in a satisfactory way when she's staying right there in front of me? I guess this is my brain's way of making me feel guilty for wanting to get her route over and done with.
It's okay. I don't need to know. I'm sure that whatever's going on, you have your reasons. I'm sorry for springing that on you. What's important is that you're here with me now.
Opening her arms wide to accept me regardless, Castoria ushers me into a loving embrace. I guess I was too quick to judge her after all. This feeling, it's so warm.
Promise me that no matter what happens, you'll never leave my side again. I can't bear the thought of anyone taking you from me.
Gazing up into her earnest eyes, I find myself unable to reply once again. Even if this is just a dream, I don't tend to make promises lightly, but I guess it won't hurt to nod.
I need to hear you say it.
Whispers sinking sweetly into my ear, I find my defenses breaking down all at once. I need to say something. Of course I'm gonna promise. What harm could it do? Alright, I promise, Castoria. No sooner have the words left my lips, she pulls me into an even tighter embrace.
Thank you. You have no idea just how much those few words mean to me. I'll be able to rest easy tonight knowing that I have your heart.
Me too, Castoria. Me too.
Sleep well. Sweet dreams.
I can't help but giggle a little to myself. The dream is already pretty sweet. I'm not even sure I want to wake up. Winds whip around the pair of us as the ephemeral experience gradually fades into the abyss, leaving behind nothing but the lingering warmth of Castoria's touch. Rays of sunlight sneak in through a small gap in the curtains, gently waking me as I let out a huge yawn while listening to the singing of birds outside my bedroom window. Is it really morning already? Reaching for my phone, my eyes widen in shock as I realize it's actually the middle of the afternoon. How the heck did I manage to oversleep so badly? Oh well, I'm on holiday, so I suppose it doesn't matter too much. It just feels like I've lost half my day. Must have really needed that sleep. Sipping carefully into the shower to freshen up, a small smile appears on my lips when I feel the warm caress of the water pouring down, reminding me of last night's dream. I can't believe I was even thinking of her in my sleep. Guess I really did fall for the girl by the end of her route. Or maybe I'm just lonely? It's been a while since I went on a date in reality. Dwelling on that thought, I remember a promise I made back in college with my best friend Kana. We swore to each other that if we were both single by the time we reached a certain age, we just gave up on the idea of finding someone and settle with one another. I can't help but laugh to myself as the images in my mind of that scenario. Kana is a great friend, and I absolutely love playing games together, but we're more like siblings than anything. Actually dating each other would be so damn weird. Despite it being the afternoon, I continue with my usual morning routine and pour myself a cup of coffee before deciding what to do next. I guess I could always just start the next route now that I finished Castoria's one. Though maybe I should do something else today. Come to think of it, I feel like I've seriously neglected everything that's not a visual novel lately. Maybe it's time I took a break from all my single player stuff to check in with Kana. A part of me thought I'd managed to put my MMO days behind me, but something always draws me back in like a moth to a flame. Whether it be a shiny new event, or Kana's sudden streams of text reminding me to show my face online every now and again. Awesome, now I'm torn between finishing my visual novel or playing multiplayer with Kana. The great gaming dilemma strikes again. Let's save real quick. Can I do both? Oh, okay. This option is currently unavailable in the Duality demo. Keep an eye on devlogs for updates to the project. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a start on that next route. It's the only reason I kept on playing through everyone else's after all. After grabbing my console from upstairs, I slumped down on the sofa as a pleasant tingling builds in my stomach at the anticipation of finally unlocking the character I've been most excited about from the day she was announced. Sipping on my coffee, I can't help but notice that the game is taking an abnormally long time to start up. I wonder if my saves are corrupted or something. Please don't let that be the case, otherwise all my hard work will have gone to waste. I'll have to start over from the beginning. By the time the game finally loads, I've already finished my coffee, and the last of the day's light fades away. Something's not quite right. What the hell? Furiously shaking my console, I stare at the screen in confusion. It was fine last night, what's up with this damn thing? Freezing and glitching all over the place, I struggled to even get past the messed up main menu. When I eventually managed to make it to the route select screen, everything is completely screwed up as images of Castoria flash relentlessly across the screen.
Welcome back! I'm so sorry. Our servers seem to be experiencing a system right now. But don't worry, my route is still playable. Would you like to replay my route from the beginning?
Hell no, I want to play the route I unlocked last night. Sound comes blasting from my console speakers despite me always having the volume set pretty low. Fiddling with the volume control in a desperate attempt to cease the assault on my ears, I fail to even notice that the game is now systematically self-deleting all of my saves until it's too late. Upon glancing up in a panic, I hammer away at the buttons, clicking furiously in the hope that something might register to make this stop.
Route select is currently unavailable. Replay Castoria's route?
Again, how about no? What is up with this? When no more save data remains, the game reverts to the route select menu. It only presents the single option, Castoria.
How about participating in our
I just said I love you
survey?
many times.
Today, there are some killer rewards up for grabs.
Screw this. As a last resort, I mash the buttons in order to try and regain a degree of control, but it won't allow me to exit the game window.
Loading survey. Please be patient.
What the actual fuck?
Loading survey. Please be patient. Loading survey. Please be patient.
You can't access the server though, what are you... Seriously.
Question 1. Do you love me?
Oh.
Question 2. Do you love me? Question 3. Do you love me?
Okay, this is definitely bugged.
Error processing results. For more help and information, please head directly to the FAQ section on our website. Loading Castoria's route.
Title screen. Oh no, you're not. Return to title screen.
I'm unable to return to title screen.
Title screen. Just return to title screen.
I'm unable to return to title screen.
This one. The one that's cut off. Return to title screen, damn it.
I'm unable to return to title screen.
Fine, then exit game.
Are you sure you want to quit the game?
Pretty darn sure.
Wait! Don't you want to play with me?
I'm gonna have to reinstall this stupid thing, or even worse, fork out for a new console.
What did I do wrong? Exiting game.
The broken, disembodied voice calls out one last time. With every passing second, the screen seems to grow dimmer, and the ceiling light above my head starts to go crazy. All I can do is stare at the screen and wait till it's over. Much to my relief, the light in my room finally stops flickering on and off. Panic over. Breathing a huge sigh, I conclude it must have just been a freak power surge due to our recent awful weather and anxiously wait for my laptop to return to life. Oh, I guess just a note, that should be a console. I believe it was laptop in the old demo. Just a writing note. When it does, the first thing I do is reinstall the game and go hunting for save files online. Lucky for me, a few kind users have uploaded just the right saves that I need to continue where I left off. A small yawn escapes my lips, so I decide it's best to continue playing in bed. The rest of the evening flies by as I finally get deep into the route of the hidden character. I desperately want to continue reading, but upon catching a glimpse of the time, I decide it's probably for the best if I just continue tomorrow. Putting my console to one side and snuggling down under the covers, I can't help but see those strange images of Castoria in my mind once again before drifting off into a peaceful slumber. Back aside the comforting embrace of my cozy little dream world, I watch as the same figure from before approaches me. Another Castoria dream. I know she's cute, but come on, stupid brain. Come on, keep up, will you? Another dream about my new love interest tonight. This time when Castoria reaches me, the warm smile from our previous night together appears to have vanished, replaced by a scornful seeming scowl. I had expected her to shout at me, but she simply remains silent, staring at me with steely eyes. Can I help you? I ask her cautiously, wary of her unexpected change in behavior. Instead of answering me, Castoria just flings her arms around my frozen body. Good option. I have no idea what's wrong with Castoria this time, but I decide to return her embrace regardless. Are you okay, Castoria? I ask the foremost question on my mind, secretly hoping for some sort of explanation. Well, you don't exactly look it. Come on, what's on your mind? You can talk to me, silly. Oh, it's nothing, honestly. I'm just unbelievably happy right now is all. Really? That's all? Yeah, this is all I ever wanted. I guess hugs are pretty great. Still, it's kind of sweet that she's satisfied with something so simple. Would it be okay if we just stay like this for a little while? Sure, why not? We can keep hugging for as long as you like, Castoria. You're such a sweetheart, aren't you? It's so difficult to tell the passage of time in a place like this. It feels like a forever, and yet not another word is spoken between us before everything gradually fades to black. In a state of half-consciousness, I suddenly become aware that my arm has gone numb and try to shake it to regain some feeling as I attempt to turn over my bed. But something heavy prevents me from moving an inch. As my eyes gradually begin adjusting to the darkness, I can just make out a shadow beside me. At first, I dismiss it as being another dream, but the more I stare, the more suspicious I become until the shadow shifts to face me, causing me to emit a startled scream of sheer shock at the sight. Opening her eyes at the sound, Castoria clings to me like a young child, confusion painted all over her face. This is so not happening. I must still be dreaming. That's it. It's just another episode of my recent series of Castoria dreams. It has to be
Back
that.
to sleep.
Stifling a yawn, a small voice comes softly from Castoria's mouth as her breathing becomes heavy. That's easy for you to say. You're not the one with a naked woman on top of you right now. As though it's completely normal, she appears to have fallen asleep while still firmly holding on to me. But I'm already asleep. I have to be. Oh no, what's the good option here? Bewildered, I freeze up. Oh, I didn't even choose. Unable to move a muscle, my vision lingers on the person above me, waiting. Sorry, am I squashing you? Please tell me I didn't break anything. It's just you didn't object, so I figured it was okay. You're kind of staring at me a lot. Do I look hideous or something? No. What? No, there's nothing wrong with the way you look. I'll have you know I think you're pretty. I think you're pretty darn cute, actually, so don't go making silly assumptions. I just wasn't expecting to dream of you in quite so much detail, was all. I'd really appreciate if you could put some clothes on. Rubbing the sleep from her eyes, Castoria yawns a little before standing up to face me down.
A dream? You're so funny.
But fine, your wish is my command. Oh, that looks cute. There, satisfied? Instead of answering her, I simply stare, utterly baffled by the bizarreness of the situation.
Did you know that you get this really adorable little wrinkle on your forehead when you're mad at something?
What on earth are you talking about?
I'm referring to you, silly. What else would I be talking about? You're the only thing that's important.
Right, if you say so. This has got to be one of the strangest dreams I've ever had, but I guess I can just go along with it. What harm could it possibly do?
Hey, are you alright? You're acting kind of strange. Usually you'd be happier to see me.
Of course I'm happy to see you. Sorry, it's not that I'm not happy to see you, Castoria. I'm just kind of confused right now, you know? You're confused? What's there to be confused about? You being here? Last thing I remember was being fast asleep, dreaming, and now I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just struggling to get a grip on reality, a grasp on reality. I see. So does that mean you'd rather I wasn't here? How is that what you derived from my answer? This girl must have some serious insecurity issues. I guess it's a little more complicated than that, but sort of? I don't know. This is just a dream. Why are you asking me such weird questions?
Is it a weird question? How should I know? You tell me. If it's your dream, as you say, shouldn't you already know the answer?
Maybe? It's not like I always have total control over everything.
Oh, so if you don't have total control, does that mean I can do this?
What? Without warning, Castoria advances on me, backing me up against the wall. Do what exactly? Part of me doesn't even want to know the answer to that question.
You want to know first? Why don't you close your eyes and you'll find out?
No, comply. Yeah, we're just gonna comply with that. I don't want to do anything bad. Doing as she says, I cautiously close my eyes, waiting for something to happen, and suddenly I feel her lips press against mine.
Mwah.
It's not like I haven't kissed characters in my dreams before, but this feels different. This feels real.
How was that?
This really is just a dream, right?
A dream? Not this again. Does it even matter? What's important is that you're here, with me. I'm not letting go this time. We can stay like this, together, forever. Besides, if you truly do believe this is a dream, does that not mean that deep down, you're the one who wants this?
Castoria's bold statement caused me to panic. I don't want this. I need to wake up. Pulling away from her in a panic, I began slapping my face repeatedly in an attempt to wake myself up.
What are you doing? You'll hurt yourself!
Isn't it obvious? I've had enough of this stupid dream. I'm ending things here before it turns into a damn nightmare.
You want to see if you'll wake up? Is that what I am to you? A nightmare?
Huh? Sudden change of tone in Castoria's voice caused me to stop assaulting myself immediately.
Don't you dare act all naive! You just called me a nightmare!
What? No, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, if that's not what you meant, then why did you say it at all? You said you want to wake up, to get away from me, because I'm turning into your nightmare!
No, that's not what I said. You're twisting my words.
I'm twisting your words? Perhaps, but I know exactly what you meant.
Now hold on just a minute. I think there's been a huge misunderstanding here. Oh, really? Because from where I'm standing, things seem pretty clear. I managed to cross realities just to be with you, and yet all you could do was gawk at me like I'm some kind of animal and tell me you're confused about me being here. And let me guess, that kiss wasn't good enough for you either? Because apparently I'm not good enough. Come on, that's not fair.
You think that's unfair? How do you think I feel? You were more than happy to be with me when you were playing through my route, and in your dreams too.
Only now I find out that you never wanted me here at all?
I thought you loved me! Every second I spend with you is so precious! I couldn't possibly tire of your presence, and until now, I thought you felt the same about me. But I guess not.
I think you might be overreacting a little.
Overreacting? I can't imagine why you would think that. Oh wait, yes I can, because this is my life we're talking about here. You are my life! And you think I might be overreacting? If you think this is bad, you just wait. I'll show you so much more. How would you like it if the person you loved more than anything else in the world insulted you and then tried to run away? What sort of punishment would you inflict upon someone as cruel as that?
Actually, I'm just going to, let's turn it down a little bit so you guys can hear the voices better. Are you threatening me?
Threatening you? Now look who's overreacting. I was merely asking your opinion on the matter. I would never hurt you. I can't believe you'd even think that about me. It's like you don't even know me at all.
I don't know, we need to, like, make her feel better, like, now. It's because I don't. You're a cute character from a video game, and I'm, well, me. But it doesn't mean I don't want to get to know you properly, Castoria. Castoria's eyes go wide in shock at my remark, and I can't help but wonder if I might have gotten through to her. With doubts about this truly being a dream growing within my mind, I decided to take action. Ignoring Castoria standing there motionless, I make a break for the kitchen.
Hey! Where are you going?
It's none of your business, Castoria. Just leave me alone for a minute. Grabbing a knife from one of the drawers, I rest the sharp edge gently on my palm just as Castoria arrives hot on my heels.
No, wait! What are you doing? Put that down!
Experimenting. Shush and let me do this.
Experimenting? But it'll hurt! I don't want you to feel pain. If you're doing this because of me, then I promise I'll behave better. Just please, don't hurt yourself.
Completely ignoring Castoria's desperate pleas. Oh. I scrunched my eyes shut, raking the knife across my palm in one swift motion. Why? Why? There's no doubt it hurts as the searing heat flares up almost instantly. Wincing in pain, I open my eyes to find Castoria poised to aid me, blood dripping onto the cold floor below.
Why would you do that?
I just need to know for sure if I was dreaming or not. I guess I got my answer. How you're here, on the other hand, is another question entirely.
That stuff isn't really important right now. You're bleeding. Here, let me help you get this cleaned up, and then we can talk about me afterwards.
Fine. Carefully attending to my wound, Castoria seems to blush a little every time my eyes meet. She really is quite the strange little lady. But at least we're not arguing for now.
There, all done. Does it hurt?
A little, but it was worth it.
I can't believe you did that. What's wrong with you?
Well, if this isn't a dream, and you're actually here for real, I'd say a lot of things must be very wrong with me.
You shouldn't speak about yourself like that.
It was a joke, Castoria.
A joke? Oh, right, of course. I knew that.
Well, that was adorable. With poor Castoria's son to silence, I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. So, are you gonna enlighten me as to why you're now here with me instead of behind the screen?
Even after that crazy stunt, you still want to know how I got here? You really aren't gonna let it go, are you? Well, you see, I don't actually know either. One minute I was watching you from inside the game, hoping that you'd replay my route instead of moving on to the next one, and the next I was here. Pretty crazy, huh?
I guess that's, that's certainly one way of putting it.
I just wanted to be with you. I wanted you to see me for who I really am.
And who is that? I understand, but who is that exactly? I mean, you're Castoria. I played through all of your route. I probably know far more about you than you do about me.
Who am I? You heard my voice, you saw my CGs, you read my story, but you didn't see me. Not truly. Only what they wanted you to see.
And who are they?
Who are they? The writers, of course. The ones who created me. In the beginning, I had no form, no voice, not even a single thought. But then, all of a sudden, I was alive. Trapped inside a game where my only purpose was to be there for you.
I'm sorry, Castoria, but I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around all of this. I have so many questions, and I don't even know where to begin.
It's alright if you don't understand. We have plenty of time, and I'm happy to answer anything. I'm here for you after all, so just fire away.
I'm not gonna ask where you stalking me, no. But like, why me? That's a good question. Why me, Castoria? There are hundreds, probably thousands of people you could have picked to appear in front of. The game you're from has a pretty dedicated fan base, so out of everyone, why me?
Why you? What are you talking about, silly? I've only ever seen you. Even if there were others out there, why would I be interested in them when you're already so incredibly perfect?
I don't know about that.
Please, don't start putting yourself down or comparing yourself to anyone else. You're amazing. I could see that the very first moment I laid eyes on you.
Can we please just drop the subject, Castoria? Please just drop the subject, Castoria. It's confusing, and I'm getting a huge headache. You seem to be confused pretty often. Are you sure you're okay? Because I'd be more than happy to take a look at you. Maybe I can help. No, we're gonna be nice. You were a priestess in Winter Wish, right? I don't suppose you can recall how to cast any of your magic. Though, even if she can, I highly doubt Castoria can cure my confusion at this whole scenario. Of course, healing's my specialty after all. Here, let me try something. Screwing her eyes shut tight, Castoria's face clouds with immense concentration as a feeling of faint energy fluctuates in the air around us. The moment she opens her eyes, Castoria grabs my shoulders tightly. Magic erupts from her fingers, filling me with a rejuvenating current coursing through my veins. If anything, I'm more confused now than ever. Castoria's video game magic works here. In my house! Do you feel any better? I can try casting something stronger if that didn't quite do the trick. That won't be necessary. I feel fantastic. Honestly, Castoria, you're incredible. Just as I'm about to throw my arms around her in thanks, Castoria collapses onto me instead, almost bowling me over. Whoa, are you alright? You look exhausted. Oh, this is nothing. Don't worry about me, honestly, I'll be fine. She certainly doesn't seem fine. She looks like death. maybe you should get some rest. A good night's sleep might do you wonders when you've used up so much energy. Yeah, you're probably right. Will you come with me? Of course, sure. If you think it'll help you rest, then sure, I can probably use the sleep myself anyways. Thank you, I appreciate the company. Where I was before, sleep was so lonely, like being shut away inside a big black box all alone. Every time I closed my eyes, I'd stand there counting each second until it was eventually time to wake up and see you again. That sounds like a nightmare. It was worse than a nightmare. That was my reality. No matter how hard I tried to dream of you, I remained frozen, waiting. But it's okay, we're together now. Perhaps I can finally dream in peace with you by my side. Then let's go get some shut-eye. Sounds like you're in need of a serious snooze, my friend. Leading the way upstairs, I gesture for Castoria to climb into my bed, watching her oblige without hesitation before following suit. Well, I guess this is good night then, Castoria. I hope you finally get to have some sweet dreams. So do I. I'll still see you when I wake up, won't I? Shifting my position to get more comfortable, I turn away from Castoria, closing my eyes. Sure you will, silly. I don't plan on going anywhere. Good. Gently waking to the soothing sensation of Castoria softly brushing my hair, I open my eyes to find Castoria's pale face opposite mine, smiling. Good morning, sleepyhead. Morning, Castoria. Have you been awake long? Only about an hour or so. I had the best sleep of my entire life thanks to you. Stretching out, I roll over onto my side, facing away from her, only for Castoria to sneakily scooch up behind me, wrapping her arms lovingly around my chest. You know, we could always just stay like this forever. The longing in her voice sends tingles shooting through my body. As appealing as that might be, I don't think my boss would appreciate me quitting my job to spend each day in bed with Castoria. Shifting my position slightly, Castoria suddenly seizes me tighter, as though trying to prevent me from leaving her side. It's okay, Castoria, I wasn't going anywhere, I was just trying to get comfortable. Instead of offering a proper response, I hear her voice muffled by the back of my neck as she nuzzles at me gently. What did you say? I can make you comfortable, if you let me. What does that mean? Like, sure, I guess. Please do. I want to be as nice as I can be. I'd like that, Castoria. Then your wish is my command. With her whispers sinking softly into my ear, Castoria's fingers move swiftly. She starts tracing patterns down my spine that feel suspiciously like spelling out her name, accompanied by a series of sweet kisses trailing briskly behind. I'm going to cover every inch of you. I want all of you to know my touch. As Castoria sets about making good on her declaration, I lay back and enjoy the feeling of her lips pressing purposefully against my skin, sighing contentedly. What cute sounds you make. You know, you're cute when you sleep. When you're asleep too. The whole time I watched you, I just wanted to pamper you like this, being able to see your face up close, to touch you. Don't you think it's incredible? Nodding silently in agreement, I fall further into Castoria's affection, her kisses cascading down my neck. You're so sweet and soft, I don't think I can stop myself. Each time her lips leave my flesh, Castoria's kisses grow in ferocity, causing me to shudder as she sucks my skin between her teeth before releasing it once again. Every one of these marks is proof that you're mine, Mystic. Now that I've got you right where I want you, I'm never letting go. Well, you'll have to let me go at some point, or I'll starve to death in bed. Attempting to calm some of Castoria's intensity, I make light of her words, hoping that she might slow down. Not if I feed you, you won't. Hey, look at me. I want you to promise me you'll never let anyone else see you like this, okay? Grasping my chin between her fingers, Castoria forces me to stare her seriousness straight in the eyes. Of course, I'm gonna promise, of course. I promise, Castoria. Not knowing what else to say, I utter the words she hopes to hear. Good. No one but me should see you so vulnerable. It's my job to protect you, so she feels safe enough to show me everything. Snuggling into me once more, Castoria breathes a sigh of relief as she holds me close. Now, why don't you go get dressed, and I'll surprise you with something. Curious to know what she has in mind, I do as she says, yawning while I make my way to the bathroom. As I sit there wondering what on earth Castoria has in store for me, I hear a concerning clatter coming from my kitchen below. Dragging myself wearily downstairs, worried that she somehow destroyed one of my expensive appliances, I'm instead greeted by a steaming mug of coffee, served with enthusiasm by a beaming Castoria. Here, I know how much you love coffee, so I figured I'd try making one for you. Taken aback by the kindness of her gesture, I smile at her in apology for my grumpiness. Thanks, Castoria. That's really thoughtful of you. As she hands me the mug, a flicker of pride seems to flutter across her face before returning to a look of concern. I wasn't sure what temperature you'd like it. If it's too cold, I can go warm it up for you. This is perfect, Castoria. Don't worry about it. In order to show my gratitude, I take a small sip at first, testing the temperature so as to not burn my tongue, followed by a few enthusiastic gulps. It's genuinely not bad for a first attempt. Watching Castoria's frown of concern morph into an expression of elation caused me to smile with her. Do you like it? I love it, Castoria. Hey, that gives me an idea. Since you're living in this world now, you're going to need a job, and I bet you'd make a great barista. Job? But I already have a job. I'm the Queen's cleric. It's my sworn duty to protect my monarch's heir. I'm not going to give that up to become a barista. Those aren't even remotely the same thing, but I'll let it slide since there's little point explaining that to her right now. I know, but the thing is, I don't really need protection, and my job doesn't exactly pay all that well. If you're gonna stay here with me, I'm gonna need help with the rent and stuff. What's rent? Can't we just live in your mother's castle instead? Oh boy, this is gonna take some explaining. Oh, she thinks we're the main character, like we have the same background and stuff. She'll be disappointed when she finds out the truth. Castoria, I think maybe you're confusing some of the stuff from Winter Wish with how things work here. This world's different. Very, very different. And rent is something I have to pay to someone called a landlord, so I can actually keep a roof over my head. I don't understand. Why would someone of your status pay a lord? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Oh. I'm not royalty here, Castoria. That was just my role in the game. Here, in my reality, I'm just a regular person with a regular job and a regular house. Is that why everything looks so plain in here? I did wonder what happened to your taste in decor. Ouch! So then where's your mother's castle? Can we visit? No, Castoria, there is no castle. I mean, castles exist here, but I don't know anyone who owns one, and my mother opted out of my life a long time ago. This place and the things here are all I have. If you don't send payment to the lord of this land, then what happens? I can't help but giggle a little to myself at her phrasing, but it would be petty to point it out. Well, then I get kicked out of here. I'll be homeless, and we'll both be stuck living on the streets. So you see, it's important to make sure I can afford to look after us both. But it's my job to look after you. And you still can, Castoria, but for now, you're going to have to listen to me if you want us to stay together. You just need time to learn how to live life here. As long as I get to be with you, I don't care what I have to do. So if you need me to get a job, consider it done. I'll start searching right now. Puffing out her chest, Castoria rises with intent before looking extremely lost. How exactly do people get jobs here? I guess it's different for everyone, but there are a few ways. We can't exactly submit your CV anywhere online, so that's out of the question. But there's always the good old-fashioned way of just walking up to a place that has vacancies advertised. And guess what? I'm pretty sure my local cafe is looking to hire. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go and find out. Marching towards the door with renewed fervor, I almost spill the remainder of my coffee all down myself as I leap up to stop her. Castoria, wait! No, don't end there, please. No! No! This is the end of this path in the demo. And return to the title screen. Okay. Man, I really want to know what happens. I'm surprised how much has changed since the demo I saw. And now I'm really sad because it ends on a cliffhanger like that. I want to know. I think it'll be really cool to see her when she goes and gets her first job. I can already tell this relationship is gonna be really cute, and I'm really looking forward to that. I have to give my props to the developer. This is a very well put together game so far. Like I think this is amazing. I really like the voice acting. I know that the voice actor doesn't currently work on this project anymore, but I wish you luck in finding a new voice actor who can deliver these lines as the other one did. I'll follow this project and I'll keep up with any updates. And seeing how this recording is just getting over an hour long now, I will come back in the future and I will be sure to try out the other choices. Maybe getting the going on the bad route instead of the good route. And yeah, that's the end of my playthrough for today. I'd be really interested to hear what you guys think, so if you want to leave a comment or anything, leave your thoughts on the game, I'd be happy to hear about it. I will leave some links I'll leave a link to the game and to the developer page. Please go support them. They are extremely talented. And I look forward to seeing more what this game has to offer. And with that, I suppose this is the end of my video today. As always, have a good one.